Better.
Like, it did cross my mind a few times, like, do I just drop out? But I thought, no, I don't like being a quitter. I'd rather get the race done, have a bad time on record and be like, well, I chose to run, so I've got to deal with this. I'm Kate Estlea-Morris. I'm a 24-year-old sub-elite distance runner from Aldershot, Farnham District.
How are you feeling after Telford 10k?
To be honest, I was a little bit gutted.
But yeah, looking really, really good.
Thank you.
That's it. Good work.
So after having probably one of my best sessions ever on Thursday, I then woke up Friday morning and I had like a cold and I just felt really headachy and I was like, oh no, this is literally the worst timing. I rested Friday. Saturday was just like a very easy shakeout. And I really thought Saturday evening, I was like, oh, I'm not going to race because I just feel awful. But I took like some medicine and things like that. And I woke up Sunday and I actually felt all right. And I thought, oh, I've done all this training, like, do I just give it a go? Because I could have a good run, like I've done it before. So I did actually start Telford and 5k was fine. Like, I felt actually quite good. I went through in about 16:45. So I knew I wasn't going to run a PB because I'd been ill, but it was like pretty much the same time as last year. And I thought, to be honest, I'd be happy finishing where I did last year. Like, that's fine with me. So yeah, I went through 5k in 16:45 and felt quite good. And then I got to about 8k and suddenly my legs just felt like really heavy and I just felt really fatigued. And I think the illness had just kind of like caught up with me at that point. And there was a few people kind of stepping to the side of the race and I thought, oh, like, it did cross my mind a few times, like, do I just drop out and not even have a time on record and just know, like, myself what I've done? But I thought, no, I don't like being a quitter. I'd rather get the race done, have a bad time on record and be like, well, I chose to run, so I've got to deal with this. So I did finish the race and it was way, way off what I wanted. So it was like 34:26, which is like basically 50 seconds slower than my PB from last year. But to be honest, like, as I say, I was frustrated by the situation, but I think I'd already in the back of my mind accepted that it wasn't going to be the best race. So I kind of, as I say, I was like frustrated, but I wasn't overly disappointed because it was kind of, yeah, I'd put myself in that situation. And it's something to work off. Like, it just motivates me more for the next time I do a 10k race, that, like, I know I'm capable of a PB in the right situation when I'm not fighting off the cold. Yeah, because as I say, the build-up was really good, so I know it's there, and it was definitely a learning curve. Probably just don't start a race if I've been ill.
So where are we today?
So today we're at Bushy Park, same as where we were for the session the other day, and today's my first session back post-illness. So it's a tempo session today, so it's a little bit lower intensity, just to test out how the lungs and legs are. And today I've got 12.5, 7.5 and 5 minutes. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. To be honest, over Christmas I haven't got any races now until the first week of New Year. So that'll be the county championships for cross country. So it's pretty much just get some weeks of consistent training back in. And yeah, just stay injury and illness free is the plan. And then after county champs, there's a few Hampshire League races, but they're kind of more like a training race. So you train through them because they're kind of like a friendly match. They don't mean too much. And then yeah, I'd like to do well at Southerns, so South of England Cross Country Championships. So last year I finished 5th, but it was a really close race. I could see first place. I could see everyone in front of me. It was like, I think it was about 10-15 seconds between the leader and where I was. So I mean, it'd be amazing to medal at Southerns, but again, you never know how other people are training and how well they're doing. And then I'll be looking at nationals and intercounties as well. So they're kind of the next big races.
That's it.
To be honest, with most sessions I try and do this now is not look at the watch, like just run to effort. So it's something I'm moving towards anyway. But especially, yeah, first one back is, it doesn't matter what the splits say, because obviously I've had a bit of time away from training and I'm just shifting the last bit of illness. So yeah, it's very much run to effort and just try and have a good session really.
Yeah.
I think it's more, it's just bushy park as usual, headwind in every direction.
And people in every direction.
And dogs, yeah.
That's it, keep it up. Rep 2 done. How you feeling?
Last one. Legs are definitely feeling it.
How is your lungs feeling after the cold and stuff?
To be honest, the lungs are alright, like breathing frequency is a bit higher.
Yeah.
A bit louder than usual, but it's more just the legs are like, whoa.
Yeah.
What's this
Getting
pace?
some speed back in it.
Yeah, literally. They just feel quite heavy.
That's fair enough.
Okay, I'll turn around now. crazy how different like that is. My legs, like last week it was just so like easy. This week that was really hard.
Was it similar pacing or?
Do you know, I didn't actually really look. A bit slower, but to be honest, I wasn't really that focused on pace today. It was more just kind of getting through the session, seeing if the body's well enough to start sessioning again. And yeah, I mean, lungs and stuff are fine. Legs are tired, but I've been ill and I've had a week off from hard running, so yeah, I'll take it. Not every session's glamorous, but yeah. Got another one ticked off, so.
And on your own as well, so.
Yeah, and really, I don't want to use it as an excuse because you can't control it on race day, but that was windy.
Yeah.
Like every direction. But yeah, no, to be honest, as I say, like, it was just about getting through it today. Ticking it off, and yeah, happy with it. Yeah, so the first kind of section of the strength and conditioning session is focusing on drills. So this is to help my running form without going out and trying to focus on running form. So in the past, I've suffered from plantar fasciitis. And so some of the foot things we do at the start is also just to kind of keep that at bay and just strengthen my feet up, basically. I then move into, there's like a plyometric section of the session, and this is kind of working on like force and being a bit more explosive underfoot.
Nice, Kate. Really good, lots of intention. Perfect. Main thing I want you to think about on the next one, imagine you're trying to crush a can underneath your foot with as much force as possible. Loads of intent, try and generate as much force into the floor as you can. A little rest first and then jump into it. Nice. It's good. How many was that? 3? Perfect.
And then it's kind of into the heavy bit of the session. And it is like quite heavy what we do. And there'll be kind of 2 main movements, lower body movements. And yeah, it's all about kind of max force, max effort.
Yeah, really good.
Apart from when I went like that.
That's fine. No, it's fine. It's good. The focus stays the same. Imagining the floor is basically hot coals. Spend as little time on the floor as possible.
Okay.
Good, yeah, so when we get into the actual working sets, just push the floor away as hard and as fast as you can.
Yep.
But yeah, looking really, really good.
Thank you.
I'm George Morris and I'm Kate's S&C coach and I'm also a physiologist, but more importantly, I'm a husband as well. The reason that I've designed the S&C the way I've designed it for Kate is that we've got a lot of ankle and foot conditioning within the warm-up. So everything about conditioning the underside of the foot, the ankle, the Achilles tendon. After that, we've got some like neuromechanics coming in, so neuromuscular conditioning with the running-based drills. I'm taking that from sprinters and sprint coaches. And then after that, we've got a lot of exercises that are focused on improving stiffness of the lower limbs.
Might potentially add more for the last one, but we'll see.
Plyometric-based exercises, which have been proven in research to help with boosting running economy. All right, let's do it. Big set. Up, nice. Push. Awesome, straight into counter moving jumps. It's good. Done. Nice. And then we're just trying to improve maximal strength as much as possible. Today you saw her do a 3/4 squat off the pins. This is like a super maximal exercise that we can do. So if you imagine that she's lifting higher than what her 1 repetition maximum would be when squatting, so really sort of eliciting those big strength gains and adaptations. Right, that's all yours now. Push, let's go, nice. Big reps. Let's go. Push. Push, 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 push. Nice.
Do you want me to do trunk or calves next?
Do calves.
Calves.
Yeah, that's good, Kate. Push, push, push.
So with the strength conditioning, I normally actually do this 2 times a week. So there are 3 sessions available, but for me 2 seems to kind of work best. And as I say, for me it's to work on that. It's kind of to translate into the top end stuff, like my aerobic stuff and like low intensity, steady paces, they're fine. But when it comes to the quicker stuff, or like surges, it's where I need to work on. So the gym stuff just helps translate into being more explosive and powerful and be able to react to that in a race.
Loads of stiffness on the landing, please. Better. Good. One thing you need to focus on next time we come to doing this exercise. Have you got one more set? So you're a little bit toe-y sometimes, but only on one side. So it's your left leg. Yeah, so what's happening is you're landing on the box just with your toe.
It's because it feels weaker.
Try and have that sort of like neutral landing.
Yeah.
Okay? It's
harder
good
to balance on this one, so you kind of...
Yeah, no, it's good otherwise. It's just, a few times it just looks a little bit toe heavy. So the whole point of S&C with us is increased lower limb stiffness, increased rate of force development, so how quickly you're able to generate force, and then hopefully maximal strength gains as well. And everything will kind of lend its way into our sort of enhanced running economy, which we know from data is something that we need to work on at the moment.
Yeah.
But that just comes from like a low training age in running. So you haven't had enough consistent years of running yet.
Yeah.
So we have to shortcut it by reactive strength with the plyometrics and then just heavyweight resistance training, which is what we're doing anyway.
Yeah.
Good. There we go. Good. Focus is back. Nice. Work really hard on this side. Good. Remember that feeling? That's how we want each and every one of the next ones to feel. I don't actually know how or why you're as strong as you are. So it's just focusing.
A couple of years of kickboxing, the circuits we used to do with that was brutal. Like, it was tough.
No, but it's focusing on like the nitty-gritty stuff, like the reactive strength training or the explosive strength training. That's kind of going to be like the low-hanging fruit for us. Yeah. Where we can improve you as much as we can.
Yeah.
Good.
My glasses should stay on.
Right, you all good?
We'll see.
Right, that's all you now, but I'll be here throughout. Push, nice, good. Nice, really good. Push, one more for me, one big one. Push, 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 push. Good.
Easy. Easy. Couldn't feel a thing.